Hi guys, I'm Sarah Stoffmarker. I'm currently a senior, and today I just wanted to discuss about a shooting in Thousand Oaks today. Um, this morning I woke up to a text from my friends alarming me about a shooting in Thousand Oaks, and the first thing that I thought was, oh my god, I have friends who live there. I need to go text them. So I texted them and everyone was fine. But we're not okay. We live in a world that is surrounded by an environment of hate. Today in our history class, we had a discussion about the shooting and gun violence and all that. And something that I really wanted to stress and reiterate in this video is that we can sit here and discuss for hours and debate about gun control and violence and all these different rules and regulations that we should or shouldn't have in society. But I think that the first step that we need to do is learn how to make our society a more inclusive place. You know, America prides itself on this untangible idea of the American dream, yet rarely do we see that. Today we live in a world where people are not appreciated for who they are. We have a president who is currently trying to deport people who have the right to citizenship, and I don't think that's fair. You know, I grew up in a family, a wonderful Jewish family, who is kind and unorthodox in any way because we're different. We are kind to everyone, and we do not judge people based on their race or ethnicity or sex or gender. And I think that's really important. You know, people constantly ask me, why are you so nice to people? Why do you not expect people to give you the same thing in return? And my response is, why would I? You know, there's no point of me being nice if I expect something out of it, you know? That's not true, genuine authenticity. That's just trying to gain something. I think that the problem in our world right now is that we don't know how to love each other. It's a simple thing, but no one is taught how to love each other. We don't go to school and learn basic mannerisms of how to treat people correctly and understand that just because we're different doesn't make us bad. It shocks me to hear about these tragedies, and a couple of my friends have made comments like, I'm not surprised that there was another shooting. That is something that really disappoints me, and it's not that I'm mad at my friends or family members for saying that, it's that it hurts me to think that this is something that is turning into normalcy. I don't think that we can just sit here and let people constantly put others down and take possession of a weapon and use that to harm others. Of course, there's hundreds of reports about the shooter and who he was, and my heart does go out to their family. It goes out to the victims, to the shooter's family itself, because let me tell you something. I can sit here and talk crap about the shooter and how messed up it was that he shot people, but let's be honest here. Many reports have said that he was suffering from mental illness. Whether or not that is true, that's not my place to say because I didn't know him. So it's not my place to say whether he had mental illness or not. Nor is it anyone's jurisdiction because we weren't inside of his head. We weren't there. But the one thing I can say is that we need to provide people with more help. Our world needs help, and the only reason why I'm so emotional about this is we have an amazing opportunity to live in the United States of America. We have this opportunity of gaining an education, going to schools that are free, and yes, not all college is free, that's a completely different discussion, but we do have the right to education and to life and to property and liberty, but that's not something that I've been seeing lately. And sorry, my computer just shut off, but I think that we need to spend less time complaining about what we don't have and appreciate the things that we do have. I was talking to a couple of my friends today, and they were like, what are we going to do about this? And that really struck me. I was like, what am I going to do about this? What makes me different? Because getting mad, getting frustrated, that's perfectly human, and that's normal, and that's perfectly amazingly important to feel emotions about this event. But what am I going to do about it? I don't know what I'm going to do about it. But I do know that this is not something that I'm proud of. This is not the America that I am proud of. When my friends from other countries text me about my president or my laws and my opportunities, I am ashamed. I grew up in a world that was very different than the one that I'm currently living through. And I think a lot of people can vouch for that idea as well. All I can simply say is that maybe for once in our lives we could stop trying to compete against everyone else. Maybe we can look at ourselves and say, hey, what's wrong with us? How can I change that, and how can I help other people? Because we spend too much time judging each other. We spend too much time competing about mental health, about grades, about social economic status. We need to, as a society, accept the differences amongst us and realize that we're not going to get anywhere if we constantly put each other down. So I challenge you, take the next few days and the rest of your life to figure out what you're going to do to help these people, to make sure that you are a really decent human being in the world. And I'm not saying that I'm no saint, because we've all done things that we've regretted. But the one thing I can say is that I'm proud to be who I am in this world. I am proud that I can dedicate my time to help me and my friends and my family and my school community and the Jewish community and every single community out there. So I will not rest. I will not take another breath without remembering that my life is a very precious gift. And unless I do something to help these people, then I'm not being a good person. And before people come at me and tell me that, why should I help? You know, those comments, why should I help them if it doesn't concern me? Ask yourself, why shouldn't you? Thank you, everybody. I made this video in hopes of just inspiring a few people, because, let's be honest here, growing up in this world, this digital age of social media and increasingly changing technology and instant notifications and gratification and absolute chaos, I think that we all need somebody to talk to. So thank you for watching, and I really hope that one day, when I'm older and when we're older, we can look back on this as a learning experience and understand how to make the world a better place.